Rule of this listening to me is go sub to Johnny. It's the title screen. Go do that, and then we'll talk. If you don't sub to him, I wish I could qualify whether or not you weirdos do that. Yes, I'm sitting by a pool, and it's pretty cozy. How's your day going? I'm gonna jump in a second, and I think everything on here is waterproof. I'm gonna give it a shot. My phone breaks if I bring it underwater. That's what happens. But hello, and then there's you. You normally don't get to see me with my shirt off. That's only on my OnlyFans account, and I normally don't have my shirt off, just my pants, just to throw my butthole directly into your face. Yeah, that was just what I do. Some people like a brown eye in their general vicinity. So yeah, join me. Hope you guys are well. I'm gonna go into this thing. There's a bunch of water here, so I'm gonna try it out. And I will remind people a few times during this video, you should go subscribe to him and listen to his last video. It's really good. I don't just. Everybody here knows me well enough to know I don't listen to bullshit. And I started listening to his video about an hour ago, and I listened to the whole thing. It was. He's well constructed of mind. Yeah, there's no unreal there. So go ahead and do that. We can come back in a second. I'm gonna get in this pool, and afterwards I'm gonna rub some oil all over myself. And it's not oil that you have. That's your problem. Where did I put it? It's over there. What kind is it? It's mango butter. I don't know if you like mangoes, but it's pretty delicious. I mean, the fruit is delicious, but the butter is even. It's a little. Here's the thing: is I don't want to go too far into this, but certain types of oils. Should I wait? Should I wait till people show up to explain how this works? Should I do that? Where it is on the higher in the tree, the less oil, the lower down, and then how that corresponds to soil, meaning oil, and how you produce oils that are proper for your skin. So some are very thin. It's like if you had a car, sometimes you want like WD-40, right? WD-40. You're like, what is it, 10W40, and then you need the 40-20, and it's a weight and balance measure of how thick the oil is, the viscosity. We'll talk about that in a second, and how that works in your body the same it does in a car. And I'm not going to go over any. It was so interesting because I don't think he's seen my show. And my show, the name of the show was literally what he was talking about with a different name on top. And I didn't get into any of the ideas that he did, but it was a very similar, in the similar vein of understanding. I just watched my last one after you watch his, so how about that? Good to see you. Good to see you. I said I'd be back. I don't know who didn't believe me. I think it's because sometimes I'll make a video and it'll say I'm gonna show up at like whatever time, and then it doesn't work out because maybe I'm on a bus, or maybe I'm in a streetcar, or maybe somebody want to have a conversation with me, or get a phone call, and I can't do the show. But here I am now. So welcome back. Ready for pool time? You guys want to jump in the pool with me? I'll wait until about like 7 minutes. We'll see who shows up. And in the intermittent, in the meantime, the intermediary zone, we'll talk about absolutely nothing. Do you want to try talking about nothing? Here's how you do it. You ever notice how some people that they can't handle silence at all? That everything becomes an uncomfortable silence rather than a comfortable silence. when you meet people, certain types of people. What's up, man? Oh, you can say hello. You want to say hi?
No. I'm just saying hi.
Oh, it's always a
I
pleasure.
wanted to say it's hotter than sweaty balls out there.
Hey, don't worry. It's only gonna get warmer. We're not
Yeah.
even. You realize it's not even summer yet. And we're
I
already.
know.
We're cooking right now.
I've been here.
We're cooking.
It's coming.
This is why I'm on this side right now. I'll come over there. I'll catch 10 minutes. I still need to get my base tan on. Carry on. What is that? Carry on my way, my son. I can't sing for shit, except for if I really tried, I guess. Where were we? Oh, people that can't handle the silence. Your best friends, I promise you, that you'll know throughout your life, that you can sit there and literally do fuck all, nothing, and just be comfortable in each other's presence. Other people that gotta fill up space with random, just bullshit. Now, see, obviously I'm on this side, so my goal here is to keep people entertained enough. But when I'm not doing this, do you think I'm really just like out here just talking the way I talk? No, it doesn't work that way. So you gotta find that place, that comfortable essence of self in silence. What's up, Ninja? What's up, Cindy? 30 minutes. Okay. Well, this was. So you heard the beginning part then, right? Yes, because the refinement of the oil, and whether it's done with a cold press or with chemicals, like, don't do any chemical shit. Cold press is always the way to go. Slow cold press is the way to go with any kind of oil, whether it's from a fruit, a vegetable, or an animal. Those, they work fine, but there's thicker oils, and so depending on the temperature and the tone of your skin depends on how much viscosity you want in the oil. Yeah, cold press. So I have this really great. It's almost done. I got it years. This is crazy because I got this years and years ago from Mountain Rose Herbs, and it's so I had mango and kokum. You know what kokum butter is? Kokum. I think that's how you spell it. It's a super dense, thick oil because of where it lives, that plant, that fruit. But I found that coconut oil is great. It's a little too viscous for the temperature. In about 80-degree temperature, coconut oil is great for the skin. But right now it's like 92, so I need something a little thicker on my skin because I'm Caucasian-esque, I suppose. Although I get very melanated quite quickly. Mr. Mannion. Oh, look at Terry Bull back here. What you doing? I was talking about you earlier because somebody came through with the name Terry something, and they changed the name. I thought it was you. Oh, are you talking about? That's Let me see if I can explain it to you. I'll explain it to you in as simple as possible. It's a tone that resonates perfectly with you at the moment in that time. Because the word will always come back true. And it's always whatever you have to be or say in the moment. It's not a specific word. I'm telling you. Like, he goes, this is why he says, I can't tell you what the word is. That's the trick. Because it's not like, I can't just say, $1 million. Where is it? It doesn't show up. You can't just say some word, some sound, some vocalization. It has to be whatever your truth is. That is the word. And the word never comes back empty. So do that, whatever that word is. That's what he was trying to say without saying it. And I'm just saying it because who the fuck is listening to me? I'm an idiot. Terry, do you have No, maybe once or twice. Maybe once or twice. I hear what you're saying. Like, it could be an AM thing where you just wake up and you're like, what do I have to do today? But no, it hurt like a No, I don't. I don't. I mean, in the sense of like, I must go like you have a bunch of energy, or it's like held right in your cockles. All right, let's see if we can do this over here because I want to jump in the pool. You guys want to join? Oh fuck! I think I'm allowed to take this phone in here. I don't know. Oh fuck! Isn't that good? All right. Well, what up, Johnny? What are you doing? So this is how I'm sitting, propped up. Hey! Everybody on here, you silly, dumb, freakish, weird motherfuckers. If you don't know who Johnny is, subscribe to his channel, and I specifically would request that you listen to his last talk because I found it very, very good, like dynamic and wonderful, and like he was on some other shit. So, and the rest of it is really good too. I've listened to some of his other stuff. I just wasn't live on it, but yeah, go listen to that. It's really good. Subscribe to him if you don't. We're not friends anymore. You. How about this? If you don't subscribe to him, unsubscribe to me. Go somewhere else. That's life. I would suggest you find a different path. What's up, Jimin? Well. Is it this already? All right, let me get a little bit of. All right. See, on this side of the pool, I get a little bit of shade because it's a long summer, so I'm gonna have to build up my melanin over the next month before I can just walk bare chested and in the sunlight all day and do like my morning ritual of staring into the sun. It's a little tough coming off a fattiest winter, even though it was never cold here really, and just eating garbage. What's up, Jimin? What are you doing? So hey, what's your weight at this point? Have you put weight on since I talked to you last? When you said you were trying to get to like, were you trying to get to 300 or whatever? I'm if you have any leftover spare weight that you want to put on me, as long as it's in muscle, I'll take it. So I might have to grab my towel because every time I touch this, my fingers are wet. So I'm screwing up my camera here. 6 pounds up, and that's only been like when we talked last. That was about a week ago, right? So what are you trying to like? We talked about it, like a pound a day. You fat fucking pig. Oh, also, everyone here, it's almost my birthday. I'm almost way older than all of you. Working on 43 apparently. June, Gemini. So if you want to, feel free. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that shit. Feel free to donate to my cause of. Like now, it looks like I'm staying at the most pristine place on Earth, which is true, but I still have to pay for it. You know what I mean? So. If you don't want me to be on here anymore, I can go get like a normal 9 to 5 and I can mow someone's lawn and, drink at the bar with these idiots and, do my damn thing. Or I can do this. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? I mean, I'm a pleasure to look at, and apparently I accommodate people's minds. Wait, what are you talking about? These things? Oh, yeah. Yeah, very, 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 very much so. And this is me. This is me out of shape. This is what I look like out of shape. Uh-oh. See, okay, hold on. I have to go see what now I'm very developed. Stupid face. I have to go get my towel because I got water on the phone. Give me a second. figure it out here. Well. Hold on. Burp got in the building. Or outside of the building, actually, so. What to get into here? You guys want to just do like a back and forth ridiculous talk about what the fuck ever? I mean, I have a few things in my mind, but I don't need to necessarily express them. I'm much better at, if you ask a question, I'm good at answering questions. I'm the best question answerer ever. They should probably pay me to answer questions. Probably do it for, yeah, I would take a cool $1 million a year to do it. What do you think? And also Ninja, what is a trap? Trap is this? Is this thing? I thought it was called the schnozzle. How much for the beard? Whoa! Somebody took this. I would probably find all of their relatives and shave them from head to toe. Like I would take every hair off of their body. You know, it's just that's just my attitude about it. Cause like this isn't yours. It just happens to grow. You know, if I clip my fingernails off, here's the funny thing. I actually gave someone a lock of my hair because I already cut it. It's off of me. Here you go. Here, do some magic with it. Whatever you like. But if you were to take my beard, what kind of relentlessly filthy, shitty person would you be to like come up and like, I'm gonna have that beard? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna glue it on your face? That would look stupid. You're not gonna look good with a beard. I do. Do I look good without a beard? Probably, but. Hey Ninja, I appreciate. Hey Ninja, yeah, we talk. Yeah. And I appreciate that. Yeah, I listen. If it wasn't for the fact that like, I'm in New Orleans. Flip it around, dude. How about this? I'll give you this example. Instead of being there, come to New Orleans. We'll split rent. Get a 2-bedroom. I've talked to you enough. I trust you. I would do a short lease with you and see if we get along. I would kick it in place with you. I'd be happy to spend less than this place cost because this is. I don't know. I mean, maybe get 2-bedroom in here. It'd be half and half, right? I never really wanted a roommate type situation. Like I've had roommate things. I mean, come on. Sometimes you luck out and it's a friend of yours and then you end up not being friends, which is the bad part. Or you find somebody like, you made a roommate and then you make friends. I've been through all those things, you know. Jimin, with that, okay. Honestly, if I got rid of this and trimmed my hair and did one quick fast and did urine, I'm in my 20s. It's not even close. I'm in my 20s. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? I just, what's up, Black Sun? Oh, Terry, did you just say Merkins? Was it you that said it a couple weeks ago where I was like, what does that mean? And you were like, it means like the thing that you put on. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Is it curly enough? You have to be a certain species. This is, you know what's funny? This hair is kind of Asian. It's like Asian vaginal hair, right? You ever seen Asian vagina or Asian dudes? Downstairs mix up. The hair is straight. It doesn't curl. And then you have you ever seen? There's different types of hair. Yeah, like I don't have white people hair here, and I definitely, this is curly. I don't know. It's confusing to me. What do I look like? I'll send you a picture. I think there's a picture online of me without beard hair. I'm fucking sexy. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, right now I might look a little different because I'm not used to it. You know, you ever seen somebody with something and they don't have it? And you're like, whoa, that's weird. Um, I'll put it on my Instagram. Okay, I'll put it this way. I used to get way more pussy without beard hair. If that makes any sense. Maybe this became better looking, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, can I actually talk to him?" I don't know. I don't know how that works. Oh yeah, the MSG in Chinese food, it does give you a very. It's kind of like drinking like a soda that has aspartame in it. MSG and aspartame have a very similar, at least for me, similar quality where you. It's like a bad Coke or something. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Oh, like oh. uh, you'd hey Black Sun, you'd probably be right. You'd be definitely in. But it has nothing. That has nothing to do with the. I don't think it has necessarily anything to do with this. I mean, I think it's a good. Like, if this is what I look like, it helps perhaps. But either way, I think it's more attitude driven. Okay, so I'm going to remind you all once again that you have to go and click on. You see in the beginning of the video, right? There was like an image there, and it was. Click on that, subscribe, go watch his last video. Oh, watch most of his videos. Fucking wildly intelligent human. And in fact, like I'm gonna explain this again. I do not listen to fucking people on the internet talk, and I listened to him for an hour straight because it was that engaging, and he knew what the fuck he was talking about. I don't listen to stupid pieces of shit. So go ahead and click on that and do that later, and go watch that. Here's what I'm gonna do, and you guys talk amongst yourselves, jerk each other off, whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna come back here and make fun of all of you after I refill this with some ice and lemonade. Okay, I'll see you guys and give me 3 minutes, yeah? Is that okay? Will you miss me when I'm gone? I think so, but I'll be back. I think it's only necessary. Like it shouldn't be looked at like a luxury to have a pool when it's fucking 90 to 100 degrees. Like if you live in the South, if you live in Texas, if you live in Alabama, if you live in Louisiana, if you live in Florida, if you live going the other direction, like this is not a luxury. This is our air conditioning, because our air conditioning might fucking fail. You understand that, right? Like if the whole system, this happens all the time. So this is not luxury item. This is just proper this is how we live. The shit grows, and you can't look at like I'm having a like, you know what, most people, as much as they love a pool and they love the idea, they don't want to be in the heat. You want to come sit in the heat. And you know what, most people that come to and hang out in the heat, you know what happens? They can't stand it. It's too much. Like, okay, now it's like if I go somewhere that has a fireplace, should I go to Colorado and have a fireplace? Should I go to the Northeast and have a fireplace? That's exotic or something, right? This should be standard practice. Oh yeah. Interesting, because I feel very Native American-esque, but but obviously I can grow a beard, so I think I'm certainly hybrid. We've gone over this many times. Hey, it's been with the alien. Well, that's AT aliens. That's Outcast. Come on, that's Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, you got the Atlanta aliens, and you got the angels in Los Angeles. You got LA. Look at. Do you want me to break this down for everybody that hasn't heard this before? Okay. In electronics, there's what's called direct current and alternating current. All right, you got that. AC and DC. And in your spine, what you have is called the vagus nerve. So now you have three things, which are all connected to how the human body functions. In the United States, you have what is called DC, District of Columbia, which is the government that puts energy forth in one direction. Pay attention. And then you go to AC, which is Atlantic City. And the money goes in and out, in and out, in and out, and it flows. It's an energetic flux. But then the base of all of gambling and things that occur are in Vegas, Las Vegas. So Vegas is the vagus nerve of where the energy goes up and down the spine, which is connected to AC, which is the alternating current, and the DC current, which is not valid, really. So DC is the direct current of energy to tell you what to do and how to be. AC is like, here, life is like this, and your vagus nerve, which exists without any help of anything else, goes up and down your spine and connects to AC. That's why you gamble in those two places. Who the fuck is out here telling you this shit? Nobody. Me. I mean, I don't know. No one brought that to my attention. I just noticed it. But it's true. You can't say that oh, it just so happens that in AC and DC, it's electrical current, and this is the place you gamble, and this is the place energy comes from, and this is the place here, and you have a... Stop all that. Where do you... The New York, the New Orleans, the Indiana, like there's reasons these words exist, and the reason people live in they plant themselves into certain, like, trees in certain areas. So like trees and certain fruits grow where other places they cannot. I can't grow in New York. I grew up in New York, and it got me to a point. I loved Baltimore, loved Indiana, loved North Carolina. I loved all these places that I lived at the time. But that's not, it's too cold. Things that are cold don't flourish, they don't grow. So I need heat. Heat allows me to express. cold puts you inside of a domicile and contracts you. There's a contractual obligation. There's contracting of, as water gets almost towards ice, it freezes and it contracts its energy. But if you're fluid energy, you go down the entire river and end up at the end of the Mississippi. It's right there, and it's the entryway to all of the United States. Ninja, I'm pretty sure you're on the winning side. I mean, I could go a lot farther with that. I just don't know how deep the conversation needs to go with like superficial ideas. But it does. Maybe like 12 years ago when I was listening to Savan Bomar, seven Rambo. His name is Bomar Rambo, right? He said he was talking about, like, if you look at all the places you lived and you plot it out and you make a poem about it, or you speak about what was the name of the city or the state you lived in, you can find a path that will make sense. And if I go through every city in order that I lived in, it will make complete sense logically by the words that are spoken. So I lived in the Rock, then I went to the Ball, and then I lived in Indiana, and then I lived in the Garden of the Gods, then I lived in the Outer Banks, and then I lived in the New Orleans, which is like I didn't know the shit that, like, if I explicitly did that on purpose, you could be like, oh, well, you moved those places because you knew what the fuck you're doing. No, I just ended up in those places, and in order, if you understand what a rock is, and you understand what Baal is, and you understand what Diana is, and being inside of it, and you understand what the Garden of Gods is, and the banks, like, you would understand what, if you go through all of that to get from the banks to the New Orleans, you'd understand. It's a logical progression of language, which I didn't come up with. I mean, maybe I did a long time ago, and I'm just following the route. What's up, Cindy? Martin, the way you did the big eyeball thingy, I think I seen. No, it wasn't him. Who's the other dude that was a piss drinker for a minute? That lost all that weight. Martin Kenny was the super flat Earth guy that did the model of Earth. Martin Kenny's wicked awesome. And the other dude, what's his name? Allegedly Dave. Allegedly Dave. He went a little sideways with some things, with like the vegan thing, and he did a little something like goofy. But he was like, he lost all that weight doing urine therapy and almost became a breatharian, right? Yeah. No, I dig both their work. I mean, I haven't really paid attention to much they do recently. Yeah, I mean, my favorite version of that, without question, was what's that Canadian dude that plays music, and white dude makes some hip hop beats, and he did the hold on a second, somebody's gonna say it before I do. Hold on, let me see if I can find his name. Norb's World, Norb's Theory, Norbz. Yeah, he did the best model of it. And the funniest thing is he said without question, he said without question, he didn't meet the person, and when he speaks, he seems authentic, because I can hear the utterances in his voice of how he is saying the truth, but he doesn't know how to stand strong-footed when he says it, if that makes sense. That him and Kenny made the model at the same time, and he was doing it on the computer and Kenny was doing it, and they just came across each other's work, and that I know to be true. Like, I don't know it to be true, like, in the sense of, like, I've met both of them and I'm like, hey, but it just seemed, you understand what I'm saying? So, but the model that they both gave was very much what made sense to me before I seen either of their models. And it was the same thing. One was done in you know, here I'm gonna mold some clay and put it in this thing and you could look at it. And then there was like, I know how to computer program this shit, I'm getting it done. I mean, whatever it is, they're both way closer to reality. Whatever this shit might be, they're way closer than anybody else is. And then you have the advancement of that, of using the moon as a map and using, yeah, I got all that. So you've got there's still a little bit of discord amongst the people that are really speaking the truth, because maybe somebody's missing something. But you know, you got the Eric why do I want to say Andre? What's his name? Eric Dubé. Okay, so Eric put the shit out there. I don't yeah, and this is why you cannot, I don't care who the fuck he's part of. I don't care who the fuck anybody's part of. If you're speaking the truth, you're speaking the truth. And if 10% of it sucks, then I'm gonna leave that on the side. But yeah, I think all of them are on the side of helping humanity. You know what I'm saying? You have people that are doing it because they have to, because they've committed and they think they can't get out of a social or written contract and blood oath and all this shit. They don't think they can. You know, I get that, but then there's most of the ones that are like kind of right over here, like that's, yeah, they're speaking the truth as much as they can. You have some that have no boundaries or barriers of what they can say, and you have others that they know they're just like, you cannot say that or else. And Cindy, I mean, the cult is the dilemma with thinking that, Cindy. Let me give you an example. Somebody, when I used to tell people they should drink their piss, they used to say, if you drink your piss, it's a cult. And I had to immediately, just fucking that bullshit, because I'm not telling you to drink my piss. I'm asking you to love yourself and drink your own piss. Now, if you can do that, that's your damn thing, right? You don't have to thank me. You'll know as soon as you do. That's not cultish, right? So, while some of them have gone the route of being cult-like and having a following and doing it for cash and prizes and shit, cultish behavior, everything is a cult. And again, as we'll always do, the Terence McKenna version, culture is not your friend, except for if I'm around you and you culturize me into, like, your hair, we braid hair, or I kiss you, or we hug, you're cultured by the things that are on me. If you listen to me speak, you're culturized by me. If I listen to you, I'm culturized by you. The idea of not being cult-like is to just like stick to the same narrative over and over again and say it repetitiously. That's cultish behavior. Repetition is cultish behavior. And to say this is the only and this is the only path. I don't think the only path to anything is drinking your piss. I don't think. I'll even give you an example. I will go eat a steak raw in your fucking face. I'll just gnaw it down, even though I know. I think vegetarian might be the best way. But hey, I eat meat. I don't give a fuck because I'm a shaman. I don't fucking care what you do. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to believe in what I say. I'm not here for your benefit. I'm here for all people's benefit. And if you can't synchronize with the things that I'm talking about, that's not. I don't care. I'm not going to be like, hey, well, give me. You know what? Did I ask anyone here? Like, if I say, please donate to me, that's because I'm doing it for free. But if I said, it'll cost you $10 and I'll give you the solution to the world, that's cultish. And I'll give you some Kool-Aid. I'm not into that. And I don't know how many of them are into that. You know, so you just gotta learn to take what you can from people that provide you information. Everyone's going to provide you information. You know, what do they say? Like a dog's ass is full of sunshine like twice a day or some shit. I don't know. Like, you can't, you can't, just because people are liars doesn't mean they won't mess up and tell the truth. Just because people tell the truth all the time doesn't mean they won't lie once in a while. Like, you can't. You just got to take what you know as knowledgeable, coherent individual. Oh, hi, little butterfly. And you gotta take that and use that for the benefit of humanity, for yourself and for everyone else. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't think these people are out here just exclusively for you. Like, do you think while I'm sitting in this pool, it's for you? I mean, it is. It's fun. Like, I hope me having my shirt off is kind of sexy or whatever. But like, at the same time, like, no, I'm in this pool because this is fucking lovely. Like, tomorrow, if I gotta walk around tomorrow and just go, fuck, why am I gonna get $1.50 to get a bus ticket to go to the street? This is real. You think this is a joke? I literally have $1 in my bank account. I live here. I got $1 in my bank account. That's real. That's real talk. And if I want to go to the French Quarter, I either gotta walk there, bike there, or find a way to get there. But does that change anything that I say? Does that change how I go about my life? No, it's not going to. Other people will change what they do for that, and then and that will be their 20% that they owe to someone else for speaking lies. Oh, Ninja, you got some sapphire? Nice, dude. Okay, Cindy, if it's that bad, I'm not really interested. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the broken clock is right twice a day is the same as a dog's butthole. Yeah, yeah. It's like when a dog shits with its ass facing the sun. I mean, I don't find I find life so amusing most of the time. Yeah, sure, there's struggles and anxieties and terrors and depressions and all this, but all in all, like, I mean, ain't it pretty okay? Isn't it all right? Like, out of all of the things that I ever thought would go wrong, I'm still sitting here in a fucking better way than I was before. I went through this whole, like, anxiety, like, oh fuck, this person's not gonna like me, and this person's not gonna do this, and da 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 da. Who the fuck cares? I see fucking three-legged dogs in the street. I see people missing limbs that are still taken care of. I see the craziest shit, and I go, like, my life is not that bad. And you go, well, shit. I mean, we're just fully immersed in a clown world of it's a circus of insanity and fear mongering. Like, most people here, let me explain to you fear mongering. You want to get into fear mongering? Do you know how many times I've gotten let's just start here. Let's just give you an example. You all know how you think this is for show. This is exactly what I do. This is exactly how I talk to anyone with zero questions. You know how many times I've almost been in a fight? A lot. But I don't get in a fight. Sure, have I been punched in the face? Have I, had... Sure. But reality tends to not give you the worst case scenario. And it never does. It always provides you with things you think about the most. So the more you think about things that will provide for yourself and others, I talk shit with anybody. Who cares? Like, no one's gonna get that mad. Like, you can. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? The world did not end. The atomic bombs didn't go off. The whole fucking thing is still going on. Everything's cool. And people just continue to tell you, like, everything's gonna go all wrong. They told me everything about my life was wrong. I mean, I'm looking pretty okay. You know, like, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I'm just seeing all of you and you're pretty okay too, right? Ninja, that's been shown. That's been shown a few times. Here's the dilemma. I'm gonna try to give the shortest version of the answer possible because it's a very long version that I could give. That would take way too long to explain the science behind it. If all of your organs are fucked up, let me explain this way. Your body goes through a process of regenerating the most important parts of you first. If you have other parts of you that are in the way of your body using the cellular matrix of reflecting energy at one of your organs or maybe a muscle or maybe your eyes or whatever, it's not going to do that if it has something that's more priority. There's a priority order in your body. There's a reason that I don't wear glasses. I do such dumb things. I shouldn't be able to smell, hear, taste, touch, feel. I don't know, but because I do so many good things and I do so many healthy things, and I've removed so much out of my organs that it will start regrowing things in my body in order. It's called last to first and first to last. So, if you were to break a bone and you're unhealthy, it might take you 8 weeks to regrow that bone. It will still regrow. But if you're super healthy, 2 weeks. Now, if you break a bone, why does it repair? But if you lose a finger, like if you just lost a piece of your finger, if you did, you don't think it would regrow? That's only a doubt in your mind, and because you have organs that need to be fed first, because you don't need the end of this finger, do you? What you need is your organ to work. Now, if you cleansed all of your organs in your body, that would grow back steadily, quickly, fast. It's just how the body functions. It's just how anything in the world functions. Go get some. Make it simple. Get some green onions. Almost dead? Put it in water and let it next to the window. It grows back. Why? Everything in your body grows back. I've known too many people that grow back organs in their body. Why? Because it was the most important. Well, I mean, the amputation thing is like, but to get to the point of having something amputated, there maybe is some other problems with and disorders in your body that's not for you to hop around on one leg is not as important as you to have a heart. It's going to feed your kidneys, your heart, your brain, your eyeballs, your ears. What's most important? If you had to, like, I don't know this off the top of my head. Maybe I'll do the research on it. But if you thought about it, like you have an order to things, right? It's the same reason that let me give you a different example. If you were to, when you masturbate and you come, you lose all of your seed, which are connected to your kidneys, which are connected to your eyeballs. I'm giving you advanced levels here. Say you masturbate, you're going to go blind. That's a fact. Because what you're doing is you're expediting the energy of your balls, your two balls, and you're getting rid of the seed of life, which are controlled by your kidneys. You have two of them that are connected to your eyeballs. Your kidneys and your eyeballs and your balls are connected. If you get rid of that seed, your body won't regrow itself, because what's more important than anything to the human body? To reproduce. That's the only thing that matters, to reproduce. So if I want to reproduce myself, I have to have strong seed. So why would I come if I don't have to? So then if I don't, it will regrow my kidneys and my eyeballs. What's more important? Reproducing the earth. You could have a blind man still impregnate a woman, but the stronger the seed is, the stronger the kidneys become, the stronger the eyes become. So you can see. You see how it works? It's two. It's balancing that. It's a balancing act of the left and the right hemisphere going from the lowest bowel region and your bowels to your kidneys to your eyeballs. You're seeing through your eyeballs. Or you're seeing through your testicles. I mean, put it that way. So you have to realize, like, as the body reproduces itself, it's going to do the primary source code of reality is we have to make another one of this. And as soon as that's taken care of, then it can reproduce all of the rest of the things in your body. There's a reason, like, when you eat unhealthy, like, you remember I had a little gray hair that last year. Like, there might be some. I can't really get into all that right now, and melanin and all that. But it'll go away as soon as you start getting some sunlight and start eating healthier, and then it'll regrow your body back. Your body is a reproductive device of sunlight. The sun does not move. The light does not move. It reproduces itself, just like when you reproduce the next reality, it comes as a result of the last one. So it's only mimicking the last one with minor changes. Thank you. Hey, thank you, David. There you go. Looping urine and aging seed, and he regrows a fucking... And David, I know to not be lying about this. I mean, I don't know him personally. I've never met him. But I can say that, like, I trust what the fuck he says. Okay, I'm gonna refill once more and grab something to smoke. And I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. Enjoy each other's company. I'll be right back. Peace out, Johnny. Danny Skylark's up in here. What are you doing? God damn. What's in my cup? This is, I just got a lemonade and vodka. But it's like a high C lemonade. So it was just a big bottle. It was a big bottle of, of high C lemonade that I didn't know existed. And it was, it's quite refreshing. Yeah, it's all right. Let's get it done. Yeah, it's pretty okay. And well, is it all the action? Is it my friends over here, or is it the scenery behind with the? Do you guys want? You guys have seen this whole place, right? Yes, sir. Nice to see you. As if, what is that even, what are you speaking about? I'm playing the fool? It's you know what's funny about that, Danny? Whenever I'm not playing the fool, people think I'm being foolish. When I'm saying something intelligent, people think I'm a fool, and when I'm being foolish and goofy, they're like, "Oh, for real?" It's the common trait that happens. If anybody else is a Gemini, I know you know this, because it is. I'm not a Gemini, but I'm a super Gemini. If I tell someone the truth, they think I'm lying. And if I tell someone a joke, they think I'm telling the truth. And I'm like, and then I have to look at them like right after. I was like, no, I was kidding. David, man, damn, I didn't know all that shit. Ugh. Well, Ninja. I mean, the elixir of life. I mean, as far as it's very obvious what it is. Like the fountain of youth. Like when what's the dude's name from Florida? He was looking for the fountain of youth. Every fountain is a little boy pissing into the thing, right? You watch any movie, and it has people pissing into the same fountain, and they trade places because they get younger. Yeah. Trunks? Well, I mean the trunks. I have to have some sort of trunk because I mean, is an elephant protector and actually an elephant? Like who protects elephants? Another elephant? Like a Ong Bak? Danny's got like, do you not think I already peed in the pool like 50 fucking times already? Today? I just pee all the time. Sometimes I just walking around and I just urinate while I'm walking. Just to make sure things grow. Do you guys want to meet my friends over here? They're pretty awesome. They're actually excellent. I don't mean pretty awesome. I mean they're excellent. I could encourage them to talk. So you can meet the wise people or the goofy ones. Amen. Look. Here's the thing. Let me explain it again. Okay, so my other channel, I'm not touching for a little while. because I want to, because I have a bunch of money on that channel that I need to get off of there, and I need to get all my strikes to go away. So I'm not making anything on there to cause a problem because I want my money. And I come over here, and when I do it, if I don't immediately change it from private to public, it goes away. So if you're here live, you're here live. If it goes to private, it's because you didn't show up. So, and I put a few of them back on here. I do shows most days. Sometimes I'll do 3 a day. Sometimes I'll take a couple days off. But it's the same. The difference is my other channel, like I would just say whatever I wanted, and then it got kind of, I got strikes against it for saying things that were more than adequate for intelligent people, but it was a difference. What would the word be? It will fuck up dummies. That's what I said. So I had to adjust my language slightly. It's like I'm on here, and if somebody, this shit gets shut down because of music or something saying, it's not gonna bother me too much. And I hope it doesn't get shut down. Having like one strike against it is fine, but I got like, until I have no strikes, because it takes 3 months for a strike to be removed, and I want my money because I'm fucking broke right now. And I mean broke, like I'm very healthy and handsome and wonderful, but I got a little bit of money in there, and I require it. So unless I can't connect it to my bank account until those are away. You know what I'm saying? Black Sun. Like real deal, like I wanted to be in there. It's been a bit, dude. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I have, but it was trash. It was just like, it was kind of like eating out of a garbage can, kind of. Like I was doing it just because, like, okay, maybe this will work out. Maybe like this could be fun, Like I'm all well and good on helping out the the proletariats. I'm good at being. God, let me entertain. But as far as like for my benefit, no. It's been a fucking. If I were to say a hot minute, I would be very upset with myself for saying that. But it's been well before the whole ice age of people thinking that we're gonna stab yourself before you're okay. But come on, stop all that. Yeah, just things that I couldn't even finish. If you understand what I'm saying. Like I couldn't even start it a couple times. Never in my life. And it had nothing to do with like it doesn't work. Like I'm very functional at everything I do. That's very clear. But no, I just and I don't do anything to go out of my way to find it. Like obviously, if I walk down there or go over there, like, and I put the little game on and do my damn thing, and I go out at like midnight. I'll score whatever I want. Like that's not a problem. But just not interested in all the like rigmarole afterwards. It make sense? Yeah, hopefully. Danny, you already told me you don't like being backdoors. Oh shit! Did I say that loud? Oh. And you know what? This is why we have such a good relationship, because I'm not into that either. I mean, getting or either way. Like it's a really, really shitty situation. I like the smell of certain things and other things I don't like. I have a very keen. I don't know. Like she seemed like she was a long. Like Danny, come on, tell him you seemed keen a long time ago and you got unkeen. If that makes sense. I thought you knew. How dare you? Wait, me? I'm hey Danny, let me re-explain this to you. I'm well beyond sexy. Like, the reason people are called sexy is because I am made of sex. That's just what it is. I don't know a better way of explaining it. Like, I exude a certain tenacity of I will devour you for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between. It's not. And then I have to go. Oh no, I didn't mean that. You can't smell me. I'm in a pool. I washed myself. Mama, you dirty. You a dirty dog. Isn't it though? Ninja, isn't it though? Because hey Danny, can I give him any inference to, like, perhaps the ideas that I have about any kind of intergalactic incestual intercourse that we may or may not have? Could I explain that, or should I just? I really thought for a long time she had me on a ride that I was gonna get to hang out with her, and we could be like, because if you don't know this, she's the good looking version of me. She's what I look like without beard, and her nose is a little smaller, but we look similar. She knows this, and I always thought, like, this is going to be wildly perfect. And then she did everything she could to destroy it, and it hurt my heart. It hurt my soul. And so I moved on. I don't know, and I moved on to just sitting by a pool, and the water is nice. And there's right in front of me. There's one of those. Listen, right in front of me. And also, Jimin knows because Jimin, can I say this, because you're German, and your girl is sexy. Like, if me and Jimin and his girl and Danny had a foursome, yeah, we could make a lot of money off of that if you guys want to watch. That's a reality. That's a reality. Now, do I want to be in the same room with Jimin's fucking 6'6" ass and fat cock? Because I'll feel like a chump. You know, what am I gonna do? I would be like, well, I gotta try harder or something. Come on. Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm like, I have nothing on this. Like, what do I got? I got jokes. I'm smart. I'm kind of sexy. I could rub real good, but like nothing's gonna no. And Jim, and tell me that wasn't at least somehow a thought at some point in time that could have been. And I was in there. I was in there in my mind. I was like, oh shit, I would do that without question. Yeah. I would do that. You realize that would be the greatest foursome ever? Like, me, you, your girl, and Danny. Like, dude, that shit, pay us ahead of time. I'm not asking for it on the back end. I want it ahead of time. Put it in my fucking bank account, and let's do it. And I'll laugh the whole time. Laugh to the mic. Fuck it. and in fact, I would even hold your hand. I'd kiss you. I'd kiss you here a little bit, maybe on the forehead, but. I know I'm stupid, but I don't think about I don't think about things in a logical methodology of how to acquire financial status. You know, I don't really do that. I mean, but here's the thing is, from just like if the world was just without money, I would still fuck all three of you. Yeah, yeah, without question. Did I say that out loud? Fuck. Come on, come on. Okay, that was pretty good. See, that's what I got. That's what I got. I got humor. That's what I got. I'm pretty nice. I'm Don't make me laugh, Daddy. Don't make me laugh. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. So what is it? Is it because I'm funny, stupid, retarded, or a goofy, or some other? What is the? I don't get it. Is it because I might know something? I don't get it. Mm. Okay. And I'm also like I'm very skilled with these things. These things right here. Oh, talented. I'm pretty good at things. I don't know. I'm a wordsmith, a craftsman, and which means my tongue works very well, and I can mold things and I can build things. Okay. Hey, Danny. As long as you put the pound sign in front of that. Well, I mean, she already said. She already said I'm allowed to say it. Well, she fucked up to begin with. She already had an opportunity for that. She went in the opposite direction. She had an opportunity. She said she just fucking. Well, what are you gonna do? Not my fault. You got things to do. I, yeah, things to do. Okay, enough about Danny's. I don't even know what you're doing or where you're at or how your life is going because you haven't talked in so long. It's so weird. I would have always figured we would talk more, but like we don't. So we're gonna get thighs. Oh, you should work on that. You should work on that anus. Yeah, bleach it. Sorry, that was ridiculous. I'm gonna swoop. Yeah, things do happen. Ain't that the thing? Things do happen. What things? Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on with this conversation and get into some. Oh, Black Sound, you. Oh, here, give me a second. I gotta go grab a charger. If you guys want to keep talking. All right, you goofies. Let me see. Let's see what's going on here. I have to turn the brightness down just slightly. Okay. Well, Danny, I didn't even know you had one. That's all. You know. See, I don't. Most people. See, here's the thing: is most people on here, whether I talk to them on the phone or not, or see them in person, I don't know their life. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. Now I'm feeling better to see someone in July. Who are you seeing in July? You know, do you not? Let's just. Hey, Danny. Let's just to finish up this conversation. Do you not find it kind of oddly strange that you're doing everything you can to not be in the general vicinity of my presence, my person? Is it because? I mean, I don't know why, but like, isn't that weird? Who knows? But whatever. A numerologist. Dude, okay, here. A numerologist is the like, okay, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, how about doing an alphabetologist? Wouldn't that be 26? That's at least 2.5 times better than a numerologist. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Oh, you know what? One of my favorite bars in the world is literally called the Rendezvous. And the first time, you guys want a story? I'm gonna wait for the answer here. Do you guys want the story of me first coming to New Orleans? Yeah, it's just say yes. Just say yes. It's so easy to say yes. What's up, yo?
What's up?
It's good to see you. All right, so here's a simple story. So when I first visited New Orleans, I think it was about 16 years ago. It's so crazy to say that. 16 years ago, me and my buddy, who had traveled the country making music, who lived in my house for, I don't know, 6 years, like best friend of mine. We come to New Orleans, and we go to this bar called the Rendezvous. And they had literally just taken every single sticker. There was behind the bar. There was stickers. If you don't know New Orleans, you know the Rendezvous. It was hundreds of like local bands. And there was one sticker left, and it was his band.
So you're not swimming?
And so we sat there and then did a bunch of substances and ran around New Orleans and went to the Rendezvous. So this girl walks up to us and just hands us a bunch of whatever the fuck you can think of. We're like, let's eat all of this. Yeah. Rendezvous. Greatest fucking bar in New Orleans. I don't think it's available anymore. I think they changed the name perhaps, but yeah, super hilarious. Hey, so check it out. My phone is almost dead. So I do apologize. If this cuts off at any point, I plugged it back in. Let's see. There we go. If it does shut off, I hope you guys had enough fun hanging out at the pool. I'm gonna go and be weird, I think. Yeah, there's more to the story. There's so much more to the story, obviously. You can't just say I did a bunch of drugs and just leave the story to untended to. All right, weirdos. Well, check it out. My phone is this. Let me see if I can recharge this on like an actual plug. And maybe I'll talk to you guys like an hour. Or I'll be like laying down, being drunken, being foolish with all these amazing people. Like the people here are super funny. I have so many good times. So I'm gonna get the fuck off of here. Be weird. You guys know the whole thing. The whole thing is feel free to donate because I gotta pay to live. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna be a monk underneath the tree because you're not gonna enjoy that. You might hate that. Also, take care of yourself. Be well. Be weird. Be ruthless. Be absurd. Be. Your experience is the most important thing that you could have in life. Enjoy it. And if you can, if you got any left over at the end of the day, feel free to donate. Blah blah blah. All that shit. And we'll talk soon. So be fucking wild. Bang bang. Cheers, y'all.